As indicated by the most recent long Jibber figure, Avalanche cost will hit $50 toward the finish of 2026 and afterwards $75 by the center of 2031. Jibber will ascend to $100 inside the extended time of 2035. Avalanche value expectation 2024-2025 Jabber. Avalanche cost began in 2024 at Jabber. Today, Avalanche exchanged at $28.71, so the cost diminished Jibber 26% from the very outset of the year. The determined Avalanche cost toward the finish of 2024 is $31.72, and the year-to-year change Jibber. The ascent from today to year-end Jabber. In the principal half of 2025, the Avalanche cost will move to Jibber. In the final part, the cost would add $1.70 and close the year at $34.75, which is plus 21% to the ongoing cost. Jibber forecast 2026 to 2030. These 5 years would bring an increment. Avalanche cost would move from $34.75 to $66.38, which is up Jabber. Avalanche will begin 2026 at Jibber, then take off to 36.12s inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at $38.84. That implies Jabber from today. Avalanche expectation 2031-2035 Jabber. In this period, the Avalanche cost would ascend from $66.38 to Jabber, which is plus 62%. Avalanche will begin 2031 at $66.38. Then, at that point, take off to Jabber inside the principal half of the year and finish 2031 at $74.89. It is about Jibber from today. Jabber. Avalanche value forecast 2024-2025 Jibber. Jabber cost began in 2024 at $38.94. Today, Avalanche exchanged at $28.58, so the cost diminished by Jibber from the very start of the year. The estimated Avalanche cost toward the finish of 2024 is Jibber, and the year-to-year change 23%. The Jabber from today to year-end, plus 5%. In the primary portion of 2025, the Avalanche cost will move to $31.29. In the last part, the cost would add $1.67 and close the year at Jabber, which is plus 15% to the ongoing cost. Avalanche forecast 2026 to 2030 Jibber. These 5 years would bring in Jabber. Avalanche cost would move from $32.96 to $62.97, which is up 91%. Avalanche will begin 2026 at $32.96, then at that point take off to $34.26 inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at Jabber. That implies Jabber from today. Jibber forecast 2031-2035. In this period, the Avalanche cost would ascend from Jabber to $102.20, which is plus 62%. Avalanche will begin 2031 at Jibber, then at that point take off to $67.02 inside the primary portion of the year and finish 2031 at $71.04. It is about Jabber from today. Jabber. Avalanche value forecast 2024-2025 Jibber. Avalanche cost began in 2024 at Jibber. Today, Avalanche Jabber at $24.84, so the cost diminished by 36% from the very outset of the year. The estimated Jabber cost toward the finish of 2024 is $32.07, and the year-to-year change, 17%. The ascent from today to year-end, Jibber. In the main portion of 2025, the Avalanche cost will move to $34.33. In the last part, the cost would add $2.76 and close the year at $37.09, which is plus 49% to the Jibber cost. Avalanche forecast 2026-2030 Jabber. These 5 years would bring an increment. Avalanche cost would move from $37.09 to Jabber, which is up 89%. Jibber will begin 2026 at $37.09, then take off to $45.44 inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at $53.62. That Jabber plus 160% from today. Avalanche expectation 2031-2035 Jabber. In this period, the Avalanche cost would ascend from $70.04 to Jabber, which is plus 24%. Avalanche will begin 2031 at $70.04. Then at that point, Jabber to $65.54 inside the primary portion of the year and finish 2031 at $69.47. It is about Jibber from today. Jibber. Avalanche value forecast Jibber. Avalanche cost began in Jabber at $38.94. Today, Jibber exchanged at $22.09, so the cost diminished by 43% from the very start of the year. The estimated Avalanche cost toward the finish of Jabber is $30.16, and the year-to-year change 23%. The Gibber from today to year-end plus 37%. In the primary portion of Gibber, the Avalanche cost will move to 32 to 18. In the last part, the cost would add 2.58 cents and close the year at 34.76 cents, which is plus 57% to the ongoing cost. Avalanche forecast 2026-2030, Gibber. These 5 years would bring in Jabber. Avalanche cost would move from 34.76 to 65.64 cents, which is up 89%. Avalanche will begin 2026 at 34.76, then take off to 42.58 inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at Jabber. That implies Gibber from today. Avalanche expectation Jabber. In this period, the Jabber cost would ascend from 65.64 to 81.43 cents, which is plus 24%. Jabber will begin 2031 at 65.64, then dip to 61.42 inside the primary portion of the year and finish 2031 at 65.11. It is about Gibber from today. Jabber, Avalanche value expectation 2024-2025 Jabber. Avalanche cost began in Gibber at 38.94 cents. Today, Avalanche exchanged at 20.86, so the cost diminished Jabber 46% from the very start of the year. The anticipated Avalanche cost toward the finish of 2024 is Jabber, and the year-to-year change, minus 14%. The ascent from today to year-end, Jabber. In the primary Jabber of 2025, the Avalanche cost will move to $35.25. In the last part, the cost would add a 39 and close the year at 36.64 cents, which is plus 76% to the ongoing cost. Avalanche Gibber 2026-2030. These 5 years would bring a Gibber increment. Avalanche cost would move from 36.64 to 75.39, which is up 106%. Avalanche will begin 2026 at 36.64. Then at that point, take off to Jabber inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at 46.49. That implies Jabber from today. Gibber expectation 2031-2035. In this period, the Jabber cost would ascend from 75.39 to 121.95 cents, which is to 62%. Avalanche will begin 2031 at 75.39. Then at that point, take off to Jabber inside the main portion of the year and finish 2031 at 85.5. It's about Gibber from today. Jabber, Avalanche value forecast Gibber. Avalanche cost began in 2024 at Gibber. Today, Avalanche exchanged at $25.02, so the cost Jabber by minus 36% from the start of the year. The gauge Avalanche cost toward the finish of 2024 is 37.91 cents, and the year-to-year change Gibber. The Jabber from today to year-end, plus 51%. In the primary portion of Jabber, the Avalanche cost will move to $39.94. In the last part, the cost would add $1.57 and close the year at $41.51, which is plus 66% to the ongoing cost. Avalanche